The small town of Ravenswood was plagued by a terrifying creature known as the Dogman. It was said to be a creature that was half man, half dog, with glowing red eyes and rather sharp teeth. It was a creature's legend, but the people Ravenswood couldn't believe all too real. It had been attacking and killing their livestock for months, and the town was a state of crippling fear. The citizens could go one night without hearing the next dawn of one of their own band picked away in the night. Who among them they always wondered could stand against such terrifying scourge? This beast, this dogman, he's proven to be too much even to the police to handle. That is until one man decided to stand from the crowd. Jack, a young man known for his bravery and hunting skills, decided that he was going to put end to this but called to it alone. So he gathered a team of the best hunters he could find in the town for invited having paid their skills in a test in a game hunt and set out into the woods to hunt the dogman. As they entered the woods, the atmosphere was airy and the air was thick with tension on all sides. The trees around them were thick, close together, boxing them in. Looking around, Yek and every one of them knew there was no getting out of this forest. There was no turning back, only they or the dogman would be living alive. They knew they were facing an extremely dangerous creature and they were aware this may be their very last game hunt. They set up camp and began to take the dogman. They searched for days, but it was as if the creature had vanished into the air. One night, as they sat around the campfire discussion their next move, they had a blood-curdling hole in the woods. They knew they had found their target, but where that sent a chill down their spines. They quickly packed up camp and set out to track the hole. As they followed the owl deeper into the woods, the trees grew thicker and the darkness more intense. They knew that they were getting close. Suddenly they came across the clearing, and in the center of the clearing stood the beast. It was even more terrifying than the legends had described. It stood in legs, towering over the hunters, and his glowing red eyes looked at the prey. Each of these men stood despite each of them being hardened men, one that had seen the like of wild and rabid game. They had never before seen something so terrifying, so gargantuan, so tyrannical, and the dogman that stood before them now. They could feel each of them things burning red eyes, very stretched through their corneas, stretched through their brains and into their hearts. That side Jack, his head pounding in his chest. That's the dogman. The hunters raised their weapons and prepared to fire, but the dogman was too fast. With lightning speed, it charged at them, its razor sharp trace parried, ready to rend flesh from bone, without even a single worry of them dulling. The hunters fired, but their bullets seemed to have no effect on the creature. "We have to take it down now," Jack shouted. The hunters stood bravely, but they were no match for the dogman. It was force too strong, for too fast, and just too furious. Jack was thrown into the ground, and the truth that was the end for him. He watched as two of his other companions had been slammed into a tree, instantly crushing their skulls to past the earth. On the earth, Jack watched in horror as all he could do. The dogman lifted the poor bastard by his head and ripped it clean from his shoulders. drowsing the both of them in warm metallic crimson. Jack had all but given up hope there was nothing he could do. His men were dead, and the dogman would have him next. The dogman approached the ground, quaking in fear with every step he took forward. Snarling, the dogman opened its mouth. Suddenly Jack remembered something his grandfather had told him. He remembered the legend of the dogman and how it may be defeated. For like many creatures of native lore, they all bore a very distinct likeness to silver. With such a strange Jack rose, his feet pulled over the silver knife. The dogman turned to face him, snarling defiantly, and Jack plunged the knife into his heart with a furious roar. The creature let out a blood-curdling howl and fell to the ground dead.